And welcome back, everyone, to the start of another What If. I'll be honest, I have no idea how long this particular What If is going to go for. Based on the circumstances, it's one thing to have Whis raise Goku. It's another thing entirely to have someone in a different universe raise Goku. Because that separates him completely from the timeline of events of Dragon Ball Z. Now, that's not to say he can't pop in once in a while, but if he is in fact being raised in Universe 6, or the adjacent universe outside of Universe 6 where the Destroyer God lives, then it means he's more in tune with that timeline than he is with the Dragon Ball Z timeline. That said, however, from Zachary Reed, what if Vados adopted Goku? And to the person who asked this question, no way in hell am I pairing Vados up with Goku when she's the one raising him like a son. That's gross. Save that for your Rule 34s. We're not doing that. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible to pair Goku up with Vados. In fact, did I actually pair him up with Vados when I did Whis in him? I can't actually remember if I paired him up with Vados when I did Whis raising him. Either way, I'm not saying it's not impossible to pair him up with Vados. I'm just saying that in a circumstance where she's raising him, that shit ain't happening. But he is a Saiyan, so maybe he could, end up with Caulifla. Not Kale, but maybe Caulifla, though Caulifla's very jealous of her baked kale, so who knows. Regardless, the story would open with the Saiyan pod of Goku. Now, in any instance where Vados, or someone who is just outside of the main universe, is going to adopt Goku, it's got to be one of those scenarios where either something happens where some sort of dimensional rift, portal, whatever opens for Goku to be able to go into that universe, or that individual has to kind of be vacationing, I guess the better way to put it, in the Universe 7, or just doing something. Now, because of that, though, and because of the way Champa is always kind of, sparring with Beerus, I have no doubt that he has occasionally sent Vados into Universe 7 to keep tabs on Universe 7, maybe just keep in touch. And I'm sure we should be, oh, sister, how are you? I'm fine. But so maybe she's just like, I've heard the food there is pretty good. Get me something, Vados. So maybe he sent her there, whatever. Either way, she sees the Saiyan pod coming away. And she's like, oh, what's this now? Oh, it's a child. A Saiyan child? Oh, that's right. The Saiyans of this universe still have their tails. And Goku just like, it's like, oh, aren't you adorable? Say, but why are you out here? I suppose the Saiyans went and sent another one out here. And she just goes and looks. That being, I don't know. And she's kind of like just falling on the ship casually. Just like, I don't know much about the Saiyans in your universe. So she just like flicks her staff and looks at the orb. To be fair, our Saiyans are much more peaceful than yours, to be fair. And then she looks at Liz like, oh dear. That's unfortunate. There probably aren't many of you left then, are there, little one? Well, and like that. Now, by the way, I gotta check. Does Vados have an actual canon? Because I googled this apparently. If you Google Vados and Goku, it does apparently bring up that she does have an attraction to Goku. Does Vados have a? Does Vados like Goku? Like Goku? Is that canon? No, there's no indication Dragon Ball has romantic feelings in Goku. Okay, whatever that whole romance thing was, that's not real. Okay, I wanted to be sure on that. It's apparently a cracked pairing is what it is. But it's like, but I can't leave you. How about this? And then she just boop. Well, and the ship just turns off. Boop. I'll take you back to Lord Champa's planet for the time being. We'll get you some food until we can maybe arrange have you live with the other Saiyans over there. And she brings him back, and he's a little roughhouse, rowdy, but again, she's an angel; she can handle him. It's like, he's floating around. It's like, it's like, oh, you're so cute. It's like, and she's holding on to him, and she's like, oh, you little. And he just falls asleep. Oh, you're little, and she finds him. Kakarot, that's your name. My little Kakarot. Oh. And the maternal instinct probably kicks in. Just like the paternal instinct of Whis kind of kicked in. It's like, I suppose you can stay here for a while. Lord Champa's sleeping as it is, so you won't be bothering him. And I don't believe I know Champa's lazy, hence why he's got the belly. Champa. I don't know if he takes as many naps as Beerus does, though. Champa, Dragon Ball. Is he? Because I know Beerus sleeps for decades, even centuries at a time. Again, that's just Destroyer, that God physiology allowing you to rest for that long. But does Champa do the same? Because if he sleep as often, it will become a little bit of a more contentious thing for Champa. Let's see here. Champa, which I guess brother compensated, asked about handle the situation, man. Often they handle situations which he has a god structure to handle for him. He should also be underhanded, carrying low for order, rules and order, as he snuck in here for 7 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, he has snuck in there before, explain why Champa or like Vados could be there. So very selfish, but I don't see him having the same thing about sleeping as often as Beerus does. It's still, we also still don't know, what species Beerus and Champa are. They're the same species because they're brothers. And what universe they came from respectively. Because clearly, one of them is not from their own universe. But it begs the question who the first destroyers actually were. Most likely they were trained by the angels initially, and then, they passed down their teachings as time goes on. Either way, though, eventually Vados probably is aware Goku's there, and this will probably be while he's still there. It's like, Vados, what are you doing? It's like, what is that thing? It's like, huh? I believe this is a Saiyan child. Oh, a Saiyan? Wait, but what's with the tail? Saiyans don't have tails. It's like, well, Lord Champa, the Saiyan actually came from Universe 7 while I was doing a little bit of a grocery run for you. Oh, well, on that note, did you get the... It's like, yes, I did. So why is he here? Well, unfortunately, the Saiyan planet of Vegeta was destroyed in Universe 7. I found him in space, moving explosion. Clearly, he managed to survive us. Well, that's too bad for him. But what does that have to do with it? Well, I was thinking possibly of reintegrating him with the Saiyans here, but... It's like, but he's just so cute. I don't know if I can do it. I mean, he could stay here, couldn't he? Are you kidding? No, this is not a place for mortals. And by the way, this is the best I can do for his voice in the dub. I haven't heard his voice as I know it's a little bit more like this and this, whereas Beerus is a bit more. Lord Beerus is a bit more like this, a little lazy, a little bit of a rasp whisper with a little lackadaisical tone to it. Not quite like Vegeta's voice, but yeah, but Champa's a bit more like this, at least from what I remember. It's like, no, Vados, Lord Champa, I'm a Lord Servant. I ask nothing of you except for you to do your job, which you have me do by. And she actually scolds him a little bit, kind of like a brotherly sister or motherly, tells it, which you have me do, by the way. And Champa and Vados would still, all the angel attendants would still kick, I think, their respective god of destruction's asses. We do not know of a single god of destruction who has actually surpassed their angel attendant in terms of strength. I was like, which you should be doing, by and I ask for nothing in return. So, the fact that I will be allowed to raise this child as I see fit, or you will be getting or you will have to find your own dinner for the next century. Fine, but it's your responsibility. You understand? I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to be in charge of raising that little brat. It's like, no, of course not, Lord Champa. Okay, then go, Kakarot. Let's go get you washed up. We'll get you some food. No! And so, Goku starts living on Champa's planet. And as he gets older and stronger, he's, taught in the ways of, things like the divine. And, he's learning language. And fortunately, Goku, we know for a fact, is actually not stupid. He's simple, is what Goku is. In some ways, in terms of survival, in terms of combat, and he's actually very intelligent. But in terms of basic book smarts, he does lack because there's no real need for it. I think Vados would learn that, but I do imagine Goku is smarter here because he's actually getting formal training in these things, like alphabet, math, all that. At least basic math. He also learns an understanding of how the world, the universe works. Vados also probably explains to him early on. It's like, oh, wait, so you're my mom. So, Mom, wait, where did I come from? Who's dad? Is that my dad's? Like, no. Lord Champa and I have a working relationship. I'm not your biological mother, Goku. No, I do not know who your biological mother was. I found you in a separate universe. Your planet had been destroyed. Destroyed, unfortunately. Wait, so I'm the last of my kind? Well, not entirely. I have been keeping tracks in that universe. There do seem to be a couple Saiyans left. But unfortunately, they're not the nicest of individuals. The Saiyans in our universe, however, are quite a pleasant people. It's like, wait, there are Saiyans here too? It's like, that's right. Would you like to meet them? Meet them? It's like, yeah, I would. Lord Champa, I'm sounding a bit more like this, but Lord Champa, we're going out for a little bit. Going to introduce Goku to some of the Saiyans of Universe 6. Fine, whatever. By the by, we know Goku is in fact much older than individuals like Kaba, Kale, or Caulifla. Like hell, they don't even look to be much more in their 20s at best. Whereas Goku, we know, is like hitting his 50s. We know they retain their youth, but still, like, we know for a fact that those guys are much younger. Still, in this timeline, you could make an argument they're probably closer because Goku is separate from that timeline, but I don't think so. I mean, maybe he could be a nice Saiyan girl in that universe. We actually haven't met most of the characters. Like, the only female characters we've seen from Universe 6 are Vados, Kefla, and Kale. That's it. Caulifla, and Kale. That's it. Every other member of Universe 6 was male, if I remember correctly. So, Goku, by the way, this is probably Goku probably around the age he is when we meet him in Dragon. So, around age 10. During this time, Goku is is well beyond his Dragon Ball power level. He's been trained in the divine nature of the divine by Vados. At minimum, he does have God Ki. I have to believe at minimum he has, being raised and trained in that environment for so long. He does have a divine Ki. Now, does he have Super Saiyan Blue? No, because he doesn't have Super Saiyan. Does he have, say, Destroyer Ki? No. Does he have Ultra Instinct? No. I don't believe any of that. But he basically is a young Super Saiyan God, which would put him well above probably most threats in Dragon Ball Z, period. Like, it probably even puts him above Majin Buu, although I would say this. Because he's still young and trains with God Ki, we know he can grow in strength with God Ki. He probably is, I'll put him at Majin, and I'm talking about strongest Buu, like Super Buuhan. I put him around that level to start with. Just to start with. And he practices Ultra Instinct. Along the way, they also realized the Ozaru form, because they probably went off-world a couple times. Goku transformed into the Great Eight, which surprised Vados. And she was very confused by this one. It seems this is a byproduct of your tails, Goku. You turned into a Great Eight. Unlike, say, someone like his friends, who, God bless them, they're his friends, did not tell him he turned into a giant-ass ape. Vados does make sure he's aware of the fact that that's what happens when you look at the full moon. You need to control that. And we need to learn how to do that. And so that's something else that he's learned to tap into, is probably with the God training, learning to tap into Ozaru without looking at the moon. Goku probably has enough control again to not go off the rails on innocent people. Target, basically do what Hulk. Target it, aim it. Basically that. But also, if he has to, he can actually access his Super Saiyan, his Akari form, without the use of God Ki, without the use of the moon. Again, training from Vados training from the angel is good training, especially because Goku as a Saiyan would want to learn. But he also has learned, more calm of mind, all that, when he needs to. He's got great reflexes. He knows how to fly naturally. So, yeah, he's done very well. And I would even say this. Champa, man, it's one of those things kind of like how Beerus is like, I'm not a babysitter at the end of the Broly movie. He's just like, all right, the kid's fine, I'll deal with it. Like, eventually, Goku and Champa are just kind of like, like, fighting over food. It's like, no, it's like, mine. It's like, you little, and it's like, and then Goku eats it, and it's like, here. It's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I guess this was yours. But I just wanted to bite, I'm sorry. It's like, well, that's fine, just don't do it again. All right. Hey, wait, you're super strong, right, Mr. Champa? He's like, yes, I am the destroyer god of this universe. I should be super strong. Can we spar for a little bit? What? You want to fight me? Are you well, boy? Please. And Vados like, oh my. It's like, Goku, you're certainly Well, Boss probably laughing. Well, how about it, Lord Champa? Would you like to give Goku a little bit of a sparring lesson just to see how much he has, just to see the gap he has to overcome, or how much he needs to grow? That's what I'd probably word it as. It's like, all right, boy, I'll see what you've got. And so the few times they fought initially, like he just got his ass kicked, but Champa actually is like, I admire your gumption, kid. You keep getting back up no matter what. And so when Goku's like Super Saiyan God is at the moment with his new levels of power, next time they're like, you've gotten a lot stronger, boy. I'll give you that. But you're still no match for me. Come back again in maybe another decade. Don't you worry, Uncle Champa. I'm gonna beat you one day. I promise you. Good luck with that. Wait, did he call me Uncle? I believe he did. Is that not to your liking, Lord Champa? Nah, no. He just kind of goes, nah, he's nephew. I could think of worse individuals as nephews. I'll allow it. And so we catch up to them basically. Excuse me, I got a little tickle in my throat there. Basically meeting the Saiyans, like, hello there. It's like, wait, is that Lord? And I'm sure Kaba probably at least knows who Vados is. Lady Vados. And apparently people like to pair them up. Lady Vados, it's you. It's Lord Champa, and like their king is there. It's like, well, I don't know who their king is, but he's probably very strong. And they've even said the king of the Saiyans of that universe is exceedingly strong, like way stronger than Kaba. So imagine actually how strong that guy might actually be. It's like, Lady Vados, it's good to see you again, my lady. Is this another inspection to make sure we're up to date? Oh, no. Lord this planet Salad they're on in Universe 6. Salad is more than adequate for the balance, to keep balance. No, I thought I'd just introduce someone here. And they see, and who might you be? Oh, I'm Kakarot. I'm a Saiyan from Earth. From Universe, or Saiyan from, planet, I'm a Saiyan from Universe 7. Say hello. It's like, a Saiyan from a different universe? It's like, whoa. Really? And I imagine Kaba's probably young. Actually, couldn't be Kaba because I think Kaba's older than Khalifa, I think, but not by much. They're probably in the same age range. They both look around the same age. Regardless, he'd still be like a little kid or whatever. So maybe that's what would happen. Is like him and Kaba are like, hi, I'm Kakarot. I'm Kaba. It's like, wait, you got a tail? Whoa, wait, so. But you're a Saiyan. Saiyans don't have tails. No, Goku is from a different universe. The Saiyans in those universes still have their tails. I see. Well, Lady Vados, not that it's any of my business asking, but why exactly do you have a Saiyan from a different universe with you? It's an unfortunate story. May I have some tea? Of course, come in. And she explains the scenario to the kids. Like, I see, so his planet was destroyed. Most upsetting indeed. Who did it? A being known as Frieza. The same race as... Frost Demons is the popular term. I think they're actually called Acrosians. Is that what Frieza's race is also called? Anyway, same race as the individual known as Frost. It's like, I see. Yes, I'm aware of this Frost. Frost, I see. Unfortunate. So, but you've been raising him this whole time. I wouldn't think an angel, without overstepping my bounds, I would not think an angel would put it on themselves to raise a mortal in such a way. So, no, yeah, normally I would not, but he is a special child. I will definitely say there's something about him. I don't know if it's that Saiyan tribe or was that little laugh he gave when I first met him, but something about him told me I needed to take care of this boy, and he's been nothing more short of excellent in my opinion. I am very proud to call myself his caretaker. It's like, you sure? Caretaker. I think there's a word for that. We call that being a mother. Oh, I guess I would be his mother, wouldn't I? And she kind of blushes at his mother. And then my little Kakarot and Kaba and Goku. It's like, yeah, you want to spar? Sure. Yeah, they both power up. Yeah, and goes, okay, I'm gonna go easy on you. I wouldn't spend anything less. After all, you've been training with your Vados all this time. And they got squared off, and they start like going back. You're really good, you too. And then, yeah, but try this. By the way, Kaba theoretically shouldn't be born at this point, but I'm bending the rules just for this at least. Not going to bend the rules for Khalifa or Kale, but regardless. So they, and again, you can make an argument maybe the time frames are a little skewed, maybe that. But and wow, you really got the formal training angel, but I've got the blood up, I got the training of a Saiyan, and comes in and gets Goku good. I go, but yeah, but you're not, but I'm a Saiyan too, and I got, unlike you, I've got an extra trick up my sleeve or in my pants. What? I think it hits him with the tail. Oh, it's just, and they both go in there. They both kind of laugh it off a little bit. Oh, you're really strong. You are too. But I mean, is that as strong as you are? I mean, not trying to call you out or anything, but how strong are you exactly? I could show you a little bit if you want. I can show you how strong I've really gotten so far. I mean, and he goes, all right, get ready. And then, the gold, and Vados perks up. Seems Goku and Kaba are getting along famously. It's like, really? Yes, Goku's showing off his some of the training he's been going under. Really? Just how strong is he? Oh, he's already tapped into the divine. Albeit he's no match for someone like Lord Beerus or myself, but for many of the immortals in this plane, he would be more than quite a match. Even for yourself, Lord, whatever, insert name here for... I'm trying to think of a vegetable that hasn't been used yet. Latas? Ooh, Latas! Lord Latas. It's like, really? And then, and even Lord Latas says, it's like, you mean how we can, if that's right, I can feel it. So that power isn't. Oh, you've been practicing in the divine yourself. Practicing, no. But you and Kaba, Lord Kaba have, not Kaba, Lord Champa have showed up more than enough times for me to gain at least a sense of divine. And I must say, the boy is strong indeed. I'd care to see this myself. Shall we? And then he just teleported. Oh, Mom, I wasn't trying to hurt him or anything. I was like, oh no, I just want to see how powerful I am. Oh no, not at all, Lord. Not at all, Kakarot. This is Lord Latas. He was interested in your power too. Yes, could you show it again, boy? I'm interested to see just how strong you are. I said, really? Oh, okay. Very impressive indeed. You might even give me a good match. Wait, I'm not stronger than you. And he just left. Not quite, boy. Now, keep in mind, the Saiyans at this point in this universe don't have Super Saiyan at all. But you're more than welcome to try. It's like, really? Oh, you must be really strong. All right, can I spar with you? You want to spar with me, the king? Oh, Goku, that's a little impolite. No, it's fine. I appreciate any young Saiyan who's willing to test his mettle. All right, then. Then he squares up. Come at me, boy. Remember, I have Goku around like Super Buhan levels. So, and he comes in and they're starting to go to, it's like, and they look even, but King Latas has a lot more experience than Goku, and he is still the stronger one here. But Goku's manages to smack him with he got me with that one too. I see. Well, that's fair. Not bad at all, kid. Not bad at all. And so I could go even further if I wanted to. And even, well, I was like, really, Goku? Could you? Yeah, I haven't tried this yet, but I think I'll give it a shot right now. You ready? He's like, no, I'm more than interested. Show me, boy. It's like, starts powering up. Then basically his hair kind of like goes more. It is now he's not in Super Saiyan 4. Although I'm sure Vados could easily make Super Saiyan 4 happen, really. That's woken through some sort of level of mysticism from what we saw in Dama. But more to the point, he's got the Ikari form mixed in with his God form. And even King Latas, like, my word. All right, this is the first time I've been able to hold it. I wanted to surprise you in training, Mom, with this. You can bind your egg, saying 8 powers with your God form. I must admit, Goku, that is impressive. Although you must be, I can tell. Be careful. You are not. This is the first time you've used it. Clearly, it's clearly taking a toll on your body. Yeah, I don't think I can hold this for more than a minute right now. But let's want to go one more round, King. Always waiting for you to ask, boy. And then even the king's like, and then just clash one more time. Just a big crater, and just Goku's just, you win. Well, looks like I've been getting a little lazy on myself. And he's like, he actually cracks his hand a little bit. And it's like, oh my dear Lord King Latas, is your hand okay? Maybe a broken finger or two. It was worth it for that. I haven't had that much fun in years. Oh, allow me. Boop. It's like, oh, thank you, Miss Vados. And Goku pops Goku back up and says, thanks, Mom. I guess I overdid. You did a little bit, but the only way for us to overcome our limits is to know what they are. So I'm not mad at you. It's like, thanks. Well, this was a fun little meeting. Thank you very much. I'm sure me and Lord Champa will be back soon just to see how things are. No, of course. We look forward to your visit. Say goodbye. Hey, Goku. Let's make sure. I'm challenging you, huh? Challenging me again? It's like, no. You're gonna be my rival, and I'm gonna be your rival. Let's challenge you to get stronger together. And Goku's like, all right, you're on. And then they kind of give a fist bump, and just boop, pop out of there. Again, Champa's the only one I'm going to kind of age up to be along with Goku, but essentially he's a combination of Vegeta and Krillin rolled in the one. And so they are message. What the hell is this? I don't know. They are, they go back, and so the time. I'm getting distracted. Battery power is almost done, but I'm pretty much wrapped up with this part. And so time moves forward in his history, and so we will catch up to Goku when he's probably around the age at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.